Welcome to the White House, Sparks. What can I do for you? Nothing. You asked me to come to the White House. What is it that you want? Well, you are one of many people blogging negatively about my and the government's actions with the economy and policy. I thought we might be able to talk this through to clear up your misconceptions. That sounds delightful. Why do you think our decisions are so poor? I don't think you or the government understand economics. Why would you say that? Nearly 10% ongoing unemployment, over 40 million people on food stamps, endless jobless benefits extensions, rampant foreclosure fraud, housing prices falling, record bankruptcies, giant deficits, rising debt, counterproductive stimulus packages, endless money printing, constant US dollar devaluation, escalating currency wars, just to name a few reasons. This was all caused by the Bush administration, and my actions since then have saved our economy from collapse. George Bush and previous administrations certainly had their destructive contributions, but you haven't saved shit. Instead, you have delayed and worsened the inevitable. Let me ask you a question. Can you describe Keynesian economics for me? Look, let's not get tied up in details. My economic advisors are the best in the world. Your economic advisors all completely suck, as do all mainstream economists, as well as that half-wit, dumbass, Ben Bernanke. None of them predicted the crisis even within a few months of it happening. Their stupid advice and actions caused the crisis in the first place, and now their insane solutions are putting the last nail in the country's coffin. If you actually understood Keynesian economics and its horrendous track record of failure, you would know why. Son, you seem like an intelligent person, but don't son me, you empty suit. You have never even had a private sector job. You have never dealt with profit and loss, you've never taken risk to start a business, or created anything of utility, you have no idea what it takes to build something of value, and be rewarded for your success, or what it's like to fail, and take the proper consequences for your failure. Now wait a minute, I've dealt with profit before. Yes, by expropriating it from hard-working people like myself, and then passing it over to your constituents who produce nothing, and whose crown goal it is to simultaneously play their Xbox and smoke a crack pipe, while hitting a strip bar, and shooting craps with their welfare money. You sound like a Republican. I'm not. Then you must be a Tea Partier. No. Well, you certainly can't be a Democrat. Good guess. Then what are you? I'm an independent thinker that does not subscribe to one of these bullshit political parties that continue to think that the country's problems can be solved within our three-ring circus of a government system. Well, then who will you vote for in the upcoming elections? I'm not voting. Why not? Because it doesn't matter anymore. Look, if you think you're so smart, then why don't you just run for president? I'm not stupid enough. I don't hear any alternative solutions out of you. That's not my job, but I'll give you a hint. Go study Austrian economics. What does the economy of Austria have to do with anything? It doesn't. I just want to fulfill my father's hopes and dreams. They are beautiful, and they have become my own dreams for our world. In addition to your father being a blazing drunk, he was an anti-colonialist. A noble cause on the surface, except that his alternative model was socialism, a model that is also totalitarian and economically unsustainable. The fulfillment of your naive dreams is accelerating the inevitable track of the destruction of the United States economy, and will catapult it into the rankings of a third world country, before you can deliver your pretentious puppet show of a farewell address. And then, what are you going to do? You won't be able to expropriate any more money from people, no one will do you any more favors to give you boosted status and prop-ups, there won't be heaps of regulation for you to hide under, you certainly won't know how to create or produce anything, since you never have. And, to top it all off, a lot of smart and capable people will be really pissed off, and will want to kick your ass. If you had even an ounce of dignity, you would immediately fire your entire administration, impeach yourself, and then lock up the White House doors on your way out.